Tyler.
I'm Dimitri.
I'm Vincenzo.
And we're VinTri Hill.
Regardless of it raining, it was a lot of fun. And we posted the video of us like finishing up one of the songs in the rain, and that got like a lot of traction, like with the local like kind of music like pages and stuff like that. And even though we were playing shows beforehand, I feel like it kind of changed how people saw us in a way. Like we do kind of play anywhere we can. And any conditions do not matter. We played in the snow one time.
That was crazy. My fingers about froze off. That was insane.
So weather doesn't really hold us back. So we played like a big handful of shows after that, and it just keeps like progressing in different like areas and facets of the upstate region, and soon we're going to be getting out of state. So it's kind of hasn't really hit anyone specifically yet, but it's cool. I'd say it's cool.
Yeah, I mean, Green Day, obviously, especially like writing the music, is a big inspiration. I mean, I take inspiration from Nirvana. Nirvana's definitely something that I would pay attention to. Like the Misfits, obviously. Like I know, like a lot of earlier stuff, especially the Beatles, were heavily influenced into that. I don't know about you guys.
I think the cool part for us is we're all like influenced by different people. If that makes sense. Like the music is definitely, you can hear like the Misfits, you can hear the Green Day, you can hear the Beatles and some of the stuff like in the earlier stuff. But like when you listen to each of our parts individually, like you can hear the grunge aspects of what he's doing. I'm a big Dave Grohl guy, Abe Cunningham from Deftones, like that kind of thing. Those guys are like, I look at those guys and I want to do that when I drum. They're like, I don't know if we've really talked about this, but like your influences and like who you look at as like frontmen and people who have the guitar in their hands and are going at it. Like, when you fuse all those things together, it makes something beautiful. I think we've really like honed in on that.
Yeah.
We were thankful enough to get a room. It was like in the basement of Sage at the college, and it was like 105 degrees in that room.
Yeah, it was next to a boiler.
It was a scorcher, but we had a great team there. They did a great job. We have Paul with us today, and he was on the set to help us, and everything went smooth. Everything went well. Even as hot as it was, as many times we were like, "This is insane!" Like we're sweating our balls off in here. Like we went at it. We kept going, and I think it showed our chemistry a lot too. Like at no point did I feel like any of us really felt like that we were getting too much off the topic or really like not heading in the right direction. And then even after the fact, when the production was getting done, and we were like, oh, let's try this, and this may not work, but let's try something else, and just throwing ideas and stuff. Like it definitely flowed nicely. Like we really did a good job with that, I think.
Yeah, it didn't show it on the camera, but we were like probably 20 pounds heavier just because of our sweat. Oh my god. It came naturally because we always try to emulate some form of a vintage vibe.
Yeah.
Music-wise, like 90s or 2000s, but so the guy who helped film it and produce it, his name's James. He's on Instagram as Lobster Thief, but he had the idea of putting like a cold filter on it to emulate type like an early 2000s, like almost like nu metal looking music video with like kind of like that saw-ish looking vibe. But yeah, so we had some like influences of who was working on us kind of throwing ideas out, so it was a nice collaboration. We met Chris Evans at the Hangar in December of 2024. We were opening up for Franchi Coleman's band FC Inc. That was a big deal for us because he was the original guitarist of the Misfits. And so Chris was there just for Radio Access, taking pictures of the event, and then I guess Chris really liked our music and we clicked with him as a person when he introduced with us because he's an awesome guy. So immediately we got along. He takes amazing photographs.
Insane.
His camera has he said. But yeah, so we clicked with Chris. He's an awesome guy, and he has this kind of vision of putting together a venue on the lawn here at Silver Factory. And he asked us to come up here over the summer, and we played a show, and that's when it started to rain. But it's a nice little setup. It's going to be an awesome time. But yeah, Chris Evans is an awesome guy.
Yeah.
So.
www.vintrihill.com. That's VintriHill. I sound like I'm doing like a car salesman bit. Definitely check us out on there. I don't know how many shows we're gonna realistically have in the capital region the next couple months, but we'll be back in the spring. We'll be back in the summer. Those are always our hard hitters. So
Yeah, we're trying to get out of the
we hope to see you guys there.
And also our Instagram, VinTri Hill _ official on Instagram. We have VinTri Hill on Spotify. Any streaming platform, just look us up, you'll find us.
And we appreciate you guys at Radio RadioX for giving us this amazing interview.
Absolutely.
I can't confess what I'm feeling inside. When I wake and get out of my bed, you always know it's like you'll never watch. I don't know why I feel this way. Some might say I think it's all be there, 'cause there's someone the picture is there, and all your head turn back and forth. Yes, it's shining through your eyes. I can't confess what I'm feeling inside. When I wake and get out of my bed, you always think it's like you'll never let. I don't know why I'm feeling this way. Some might say I think it's all be there, 'cause there's someone the picture is there, and all your head turn back and forth. Yes, something to know. The picture is there, and all your head turn back and forth. Yes, something to know. Some might say I think it's all be there, 'cause there's someone with the chains and all your men. Just like a man. They say something alright.
You might know this one.